how long this game is. I have like, what, 5 hours into it almost? 4 hours. Okay, Fortuna. Everything is set to go. Get your shit in order because it's about to get real. Let me know when you're ready and we'll review the program and campaign plan. How are you? Terrified. Good. Hold on to that fuel. Did you meet with Dahlia and Jasmine? Yes, I did. How did they take it? I believe we're fine. It's so good. Really? We promise we'll always be friends no matter what. Ugh, so corny. This is going to be the weirdest political race in the universe. Maybe all political conflicts should be handled with as much love as this one. Well, jury's still out on how well this is going to go. They're good friends. I'm sure this will all be handled honorably. Okay. There's no honor in politics, only victory. I don't know why I started talking to the next. Whatever. What now? Okay, allow me to give you a rundown of what's ahead. We have to define a program and a plan. First, we'll analyze our opponents and I'll interview you to see where we stand on the main issues. Then we'll sketch and review a program. Once we get to something solid, we'll form a team and schedule some campaign actions to get the ball rolling. The date for the election Congress hasn't been decided yet, but we're against the clock as of now. All clear? Yes. Good. First of all, did someone tell you about the 5 pillars of the coven? You know, judgment, blah, blah, blah. Yes, yes, yes. Do you need me to explain them to you? No. Good, let's start dissecting our rivals then. Who do you want to start with? Dahlia. Understood. Dahlia is not from Earth. On our home planet, politics have evolved and twisted more than anywhere else in the explored universe. She comes from the demonic desert lands, where matriarchy-based warlordism and chieftainship are the primary form of organization even nowadays. I'm not saying to underestimate her, but we can expect her not to be well prepared to navigate the intricacies of a political campaign. On the other hand, Dahlia's politics seems to be very different from her homeworld's. From what I've gathered, her focus seems to be collectivizing the Coven's duties and responsibilities, distributing the Coven's power horizontally. Level the playing field is practically her slogan. Whoa, how did you manage to get all that info in so little time? Please, I'm a detective, sis. This was barely scratching the surface. Now focus. Her program to achieve this is... I know. She already told me. Judgment by referendum. Dahlia argues that in a community this compact, we should have to account for every member's input, regardless of their background or preparation. Enforcement, none whatsoever. She believes in amicable resolution. And should dialogue fail, she wants to leave the matter in the hands of the arbitrator's office. Her point being that we don't need to police ourselves when we already have the magical pact. Forbidden arts allow free access to any kind of magic and control them through education, not banning. Mortal affairs cut all ties with mortals. Dahlia believes we're too privileged to be messing with the people's lives. She thinks we should leave them be and focus on the cosmic and the magical. Witch duties, magical tax. Have every member of the coven share a percentage of their magic output to pool resources for the benefit of the clan. And finally, she believes we should scatter Adana's remains so more witches can ascend and our coven can become more diverse. As you see, Dahlia is betting on a kind-hearted community that requires good will to work, almost utopic, I must say. What do you think is the best strategy to undermine her program? I don't want to undermine it. It's pretty cool. Expose her naivety. Faith in good intentions is ridiculous. Horizontalism will make us slow and clumsy. Point out the failure of communism on Earth. Spotlight the primitive societies of her homeworld. I don't want to do this. Oh, that sounds so mean. To just fucking be like, expose her. Spotlight the primitive societies of her homeworld. Her homeworld ain't got nothing to do with her. Should we leave the Earth to be by itself? I mean, why not? Horizontalism will make us slow and clumsy. That won't float. It's imperative you challenge your opponent's ideals to get ahead. Try again. Okay. Expose their naivety. Good one. The ideal community she wants to paint a picture of isn't a reality. We'll focus on conveying that to the rest of the coven. Okay, now, let's capitalize on your intimate knowledge about your rival. What would you say is Dahlia's strongest point? Her overwhelming charisma and the confidence she projects. She embodies the winds of change. Dahlia is pretty popular among young witches. Her determination, she is battle ready. She is the most virtuous, the most incorruptible of us all. Anyone fed up with Adana's abuse is likely to support Dahlia. Good point. And I don't think it'll pay to be even more radical than her. Maybe our best bet will be to offer change, but with less risk. Some middle ground between Jasmine and Dahlia. If we do it well, it'll paint us as the smartest choice. Alright, what about our weakness? What is Dahlia's most critical flaw? Impulsive, impatient, and gets angry easily. Very green when it comes to debating politics or philosophy. She's very radical, lacks diplomacy. She is the least astute of the lot. Easy to trick. Making daggers is the least valuable asset offered by a candidate. I don't want to be like, I don't like doing this. I don't want to be mean. Good. I'm not going to provoke her. If we can provoke her during a debate, the coven is sure to question her ability to rule. We should be on the lookout for opportunities to get her mad during the campaign. Is this really necessary? It's your call, but if we don't exploit your opponent's flaws, it'll make it less likely for you to become the next leader. I don't really want to be the next leader. Politics are ugly, I know. But also, let me tell you, you should expect the same from your rivals. Friends or not, I'm sure they won't be pulling any punches. Be ready. I'm already regretting this. But sure, whatever. I'll handle it. Shall we go over Jasmine now? Yeah, sure. Jasmine was born in a small English town during the Industrial Revolution circa 1800. That put her in the cultural sweet spot for amassing the sympathies of the coven. She's a young witch in the eyes of the eldest, medieval and ancient witches, but not so alien as us whatever. Witches look like world wars, TV, internet, and the other global lunacies. Jasmine gets along with us, but is also a part of the last decent generation, according to the most conservative witches. Her politics are a liberal revision of Adana's, removing the most tyrannical mechanisms by reducing punishment and responsibilities. That's a lot of big words. That will maintain the status quo, but give more room for individualism and personal enterprise, free from so many duties and the fear of failure. Her program to achieve this is: judgment will be performed by a quorum of the 4 eldest witches in agreement with the leader. That is the sweetest candy of her program for the old lot. Enforcement will work with the system of strikes. She hasn't specified how many yet, but should a witch accumulate enough warnings, she will be expelled from the coven. Way less radical than exile, and in the worst case scenario is the freedom to start anew elsewhere. Regarding forbidden arts, she won't change a thing. Anything deemed dangerous by the eldest witches will be banned. Banned from mortal affairs, Jasmine proposes a model of protection and guidance. What is good for humanity? What should we protect them from? I guess that'll be determined by the quorum of the eldest. Lastly, as for witch duties, she promises a policy of no vigilance. Jasmine argues that we should trust every sister will have the coven's interests in mind and that there's no need to evaluate or impose any duties on any member. And of course, regarding the trending topic, Jasmine wants the coven to devour Adana's corpse, so we all become more powerful. Take a minute to interiorize Jasmine's program. Sure. Done? Done. Perfect. So tell me now, what do you think is the best strategy to undermine her program? These lax policies will incentivize foul play. These planned benefits the powerful and forsake novices. Oh my God. Individualism will fracture the community. Tradition and coven culture will vanish in this setup. Interesting. If we adopt this strategy, we may polarize the coven's opinion. But in the long run, we could gather the support of the young and weak, plus the support of the most compassionate elders. It may do the trick. Good, good. Now to assess the candidate herself. Let's use your privileged info on Jasmine. What would you say is Jasmine's strongest point? She is extremely intelligent and manipulative. Oh my god! Manipulative. Words, please. She is a pillar of the community. Her apparent innocence and frailty. Her resourcefulness. Her charming mother-like aura. Does she have a mother-like aura? I don't know. Right. A mother figure could well become the prom queen of this race. Many voters decide based on instinct rather than analysis, and Jasmine's persona promises to be an excellent caretaker for the lot of us. We'll need to expose her ugly sides to distort those motherly attributes. Now to her flaws. What would you say is Jasmine's weakest point? Her anxiety. She gets stressed easily. Envy. Her compassion. She's easy to intimidate. Vanity. She worries too much about appearances. Does she get stressed easily? I don't know. She was very jealous, wasn't she? Really? Yes, and she does a poor job hiding it. We should come up with creative ways of triggering her envy then. This will come very in handy to cloud her judgment. I feel so bad doing this. Toughen up, Fortuna. Her advisors will be doing the same about you, no doubt. Plus, these are emergency resources. If we play our cards right, we can hope for a clean victory. Focus on bringing your best game, and I won't have to push any ugly buttons. Talk about pressure. Alright, now for the third candidate. What? There's more? Of course, no one told you? No, who is it? No one truly thinks she possesses any threat to Dahlia or Jasmine, but she is a candidate nonetheless. We should study her. Is it you? I believe this dark horse has a chance of surprising us all. Tell me who it is already, come on. Oh, Cupressa. The historian witch. The eldest witch in our coven, she precedes even Adana. Cupressa is originally from Earth, but ascended way before humanity started even writing. She has an infallible memory. All events get registered inside her tree rings. The thing is that she always played a secondary role in the coven, just supporting us with her wisdom. But apparently, Cupressa isn't a fan of change and isn't happy with the direction Jasmine or Dahlia want to take the coven. So for the first time, she's running for leader. Her program is easy to sum up. She wants to keep things exactly as Adana left them. Moreover, she advocates for preserving Adana's corpse as some sort of oracle, to keep using her as a channel to consult with the gods and to set the direction for the coven. Wow, fuck Cupressa. Fuck her program in any case. I know Cupressa personally, and she is very kind and helpful. But yes, no one wants the ghost of Adana to keep ruling over us. She has very few supporters, all among the eldest, but I wouldn't underestimate her. Cupressa has this special mystical aura around her, combined with her vast knowledge. She's sure to impress many voters during the campaign. Depending on how gruesome the race gets, we could scare some of the most conservative witches into switching sides from Jasmine to Cupressa. I see. As long as we don't underestimate Cupressa and keep her in check, it all should be fine though. Understood. Aye aye, Captain. Alright, are you ready to start defining our program? Or do you want to take a break? Let's get this over with, please. Alright. We'll go over every point, assess our options, make some choices, and when we have a first draft, we can review any aspect to iron out the program. It's okay to borrow some ideas you may fancy from your rivals, but try to make a program that's unique enough to be your own. Okay, first point, judgment. Right now, there is this. This is where our rivals stand. Jasmine wants to form a quorum of the eldest. Dahlia wants to introduce judgment by referendum. Cupressa wants to keep Adana's runic judgment. What type of judgment do you prefer? Maybe there's another option to manage the coven. Something fair but effective. What do you have in mind? To have a leadership that decides on everything without the community's input is problematic. But leaving all executive control in the hands of everyone will produce erratic results. I'm thinking of establishing some sort of ministries to compartmentalize power. Appoint experts in every matter to deal with law, exploration, magic development, resource management, culture, anything really. Set up as many ministries as necessary. All ministers will work along with the leader, but they would have the last word on their respective competences, since they would be the ideal person to make informed decisions about each issue. And how would these ministers be appointed? Do these positions rotate? What happens if someone more competent shows up? Is the minister replaced? I mean, it's really interesting on paper, and it'll be quite effective to have dedicated witches on every important matter. But this will probably breed many power struggles within the coven, fighting for these positions or trying to earn the favor of certain ministers. I see. Not that the other options don't have downsides. I'm just pointing out what could go wrong with this idea. I think it is still worth giving it a shot if you like it. If you're at the helm, I'm sure you'll run a tight ship and put together an excellent team. I'll help you. Yeah, avoiding corruption in this scenario relies on having a capable leader. You are a capable leader. I think you're ready to deal with any kind of judgment system you decide to go with. So, having said that, I want to be different. I don't want to choose what. Gotcha. Now to law enforcement. These are the stances. Jasmine wants to set up a system of warnings leading to expulsion. Dahlia advocates for an amicable agreement supported by the Arbitrage Office. Keep exile. What type of law? New. I have troubled feelings towards punishment as a method of enforcing the law. It keeps law and order through fear, but we can't expect everyone to behave. Isn't there a way to make punishment constructive? Constructive how? Send bad witches to detention to do some magical studies? Not that, but hey, that may be an idea. What about community service? Elaborate. Stop. Elaborate. Collaborate. Whatever. Instead of expelling members or, God forbid, sending them to exile, we could set up a system of assigning hours of community service depending on the severity of the infraction. Tending other witches' gardens, harvesting magic for the coven, helping the explorers. Whatever is needed, really. We could pull that off, yeah. I don't know if it'll look childish or weak in the eyes of some witches, but it'll benefit the community in the long run, definitely. Alright. I want everything to be different. I don't want... I'm not going to choose anybody else's forbidden arts. Well, probably on this, though. Jasmine and Capressa wants to continue banning whatever they deem dangerous. Dahlia wants to give free access to any kind of magic, but to enforce education so we all know what we're dealing with. How do you want to go about dealing with it? There must be some middle ground between banning and free access. Some summonings or spells can save lives. They can even protect us from major evils. There is much to achieve with the careful application of some of the forbidden arts, so what about extending permits? Make it so a witch can apply to have access to certain spells or rituals, and if the coven deems the applicant's purpose and aptitude appropriate, allow them to make use of them. That is an interesting compromise. You know more about forbidden arts than I do, so I'll go with whatever you think is better. How do you want to go about dealing with forbidden arts? It's a waste that our coven can't benefit from some of the most powerful arts, even if they're dangerous. Maybe we shouldn't grant access instantly, but we could open them up gradually as we educate our members on the implications and responsibilities of each spell. It's a bit risky, but it'll make us way stronger in the long run. Maybe. I'm not well versed on this topic, so I'll trust your judgment. You can get a permit. Wonderful. Now on to mortal affairs. These are the stances. Jasmine says we should guide them, take care of them. Dahlia proposes cutting all ties. She believes that we shouldn't abuse our privilege over them and just let them be. Capressa wants to continue exploiting them for our benefit. What's your stance? What else could we do about our relationship with mortals? I don't know. If you want to propose an alternative for our program, it should be something drastically different. Just some iteration on our rivals' ideas would feel uninspired or derivative. What about this? We reveal the existence of witches to mortals. Whoa, coming out strong. What's your angle? Whatever decision we make regarding mortals will be morally gray since they don't know about us. What I propose here is a simple concept. Truth. It'll definitely stir up some chaos at the beginning, but in the end, wouldn't it be better if we develop a working relationship and make them aware of our capabilities? Let them ask directly for what they need. That is beautiful. But didn't you pay attention in school? Humanity has a troubling relationship with witches. They burned us for sport. They burned poor innocent women. What can they really do about the real deal? It's like revealing the existence of lions to a rabbit. They can hide or reject us, but in no way will they be able to hurt us. You're underestimating mortals' drive to destroy things, but sure. That can make our program look strong. We can spin a good angle from it. Prepare to be attacked in any debates, though. What's your stance? Everything's gonna be... I'm choosing... Everything's different. Roger that. Let's talk about witch duties. These are the stances of our competitors. Jasmine advocates for freedom and trust, for believing that every witch will always have the coven's best interests in mind. Dahlia wants to institute some sort of magical tax, have every witch share some of their magic output for common projects. Capressa wants to keep it out of quarterly controls. What are we going to do? There must be another way to make our coven stronger without abusing our members and without degrading the spirit of being a community. In all the years you've spent in the coven, what would you say has helped bring your A game the most? Demand, inspiration, sharing resources? Oh, I know. Mentorship. My mentor, Enya, has been a cornerstone in my development as a witch. What do you say we institute a mentorship program? That's a great idea. Right now, one of the most pressing issues within our coven is the power gap between novices and elders. It'll help to tighten the relationship between different generations of witches, too. I like it. But this idea will be way better received among novices than elders. Old witches won't be really getting anything out of this deal, so it'll be a tough sell for the less charitable conservatives. A mentorship is something that requires a lot of time and work, so it'll get in the way of many of the elders' plans. You yourself will be forced to take on some apprentices. Think about what that'll mean for your lifestyle. I see. What? Okay, we're going to still do it. Understood. Aye, aye, Captain. And finally, we have the issue of what to do with Adana's corpse. Jasmine wants the coven to devour her corpse. That way we will all absorb her magic and become considerably more powerful. Dahlia wants to scatter her remains, give them back to the cosmos. That way more witches will be able to ascend and we will become more numerous and diverse. Capressa wants to conserve Adana's corpse, to consult with her and keep using her as a channel to talk with the gods. What do you want? What if... No, that's too much. Spit it out. We're brainstorming here. A wild idea could lead to something interesting. Oh. What if only the leader gets to eat Adana all by herself? What if you hoard Adana's power all to yourself, you're saying? Yes, become some sort of super leader. If it becomes a tradition, whoever is in charge will become more and more powerful with each generation, inheriting all the power of their predecessors, working towards a godlike figure who can safeguard the coven from any evil. That is dangerous. Not a lot of people will agree with this plan. But if you manage to pull it off, you will become extremely powerful. I don't want to imagine what that would imply for your powers. You will be able to rewrite reality itself if needed. I'll support you if that's what you want. What do you want to do with Adana's corpse? I don't want to be a super leader. Because what if somebody else wins the leadership and they're evil? And they just find a way to keep winning, and then they keep getting all the corpse. Wait, they had to die though. Still, what if somebody evil wins, and then they get, along down the line, they get godlike powers and they're evil. And then they're got like the super leader now. So I don't want to do that one. So we will eat her, or we will scatter the remains. Let more people become witches. Or get stronger. Maybe we should scatter Adana's remains. I mean, power for the sake of power is a bit pointless, and allowing more women to ascend and become witches seems the more humane thing to do. You're probably right. Opening the gates to potentially double our size will definitely stir some chaos in these times of change. But who cares? There's also power in numbers. Just bear in mind that advocating for scattering Adana's remains will earn us the sympathies of the novices and discomfort from the elders, and vice versa. What do you want to do? We're going to scatter her remains. Alright, that's a wrap. The more the merrier. Let's review no, I don't want to review it. Jesus. This program is unique enough. What if I just chose what everything is somebody else's? They'd be like, why would I vote for you then? This program is unique enough. I believe we are offering quite an interesting option over the plans of our rivals. Are you happy with it? Would you like to change anything? I'm happy. Great, wonderful, fantastic. Now, take a minute to look at our program. Internalize it, believe it, make it yours. You're going to have to defend all these decisions in front of your rivals and the whole coven. But most importantly, I'm going to need you to sell the concept of it. And for that, we're going to need a slogan. Okay. It's been fun all the way for me so far. You're really enjoying yourself behind that haughty pose, huh? You bet. What would you like to use as a slogan? Oh my god. Make our coven great again. What the fuck? Take fate into thy hands, stronger together, a real sisterhood. A very happy coven. Stronger together, take fate in thy hands. Very loaded, I like it. Loaded how? It implies that what Adana built wasn't a real sisterhood, but it doesn't insult her directly. It's a slogan that pleads for change, and the word sisterhood is a lovable term. I can work with this. Great job. Nice. Tuck. We're almost done. What else? We just need to start campaigning, right? Yes, and for that we need the ultimate, most classical form of propaganda. A poster. What for? Can I make the poster? Ooh! It's not like there are any streets in space to plaster with my face. We'll send posters to everyone we know from inside and outside the coven. Try to have them set up in common spaces like temples or cosmic markets. That's not my style at all. That's why I'm here, to do all the nasty marketing you're too self-conscious to do. I just want all this to be over. A few weeks, a couple of months at max, and this will be but a memory. You've done 200 years of exile. I'm sure you can endure this. Okay, I give up. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. I was thinking that your new cards have a lot of style. What do you say? Yes, want to compose the poster yourself? Do I have a choice? Not really. You're really talented. Let's just squeeze your artist juices. Ooh! Or should be one color. That looks a little busy. I like the heart. Boop. I don't like that either. Make it simple. Sorry. Okay, well, can you make it a little bigger, please? Thank you. Go put it back. Da, 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 da. Does that look right? Something's off to me. That's fine. I suppose. What do you think? Pretty cool. My little third eye got. You can never have too many stars on a political poster. I only have 4. Should I give it another try? No. It's good. I like it. It's powerful in a very unique way. Unique way. That means you don't like it. If anything, it does a great job of capturing your essence. We should send this to a museum once the race is over. Shut up. Great. It is not. We are ready to win the race. Finally, honestly, I'm not really cut out for this. Yes, you are. Fate provided you with a mean sister to make sure of it. Just my luck. Now to the unavoidable question. Why don't you draw a card to make sure we win this? No. Oh, why did we put in this much work then? For consistency. What does it matter if you become the next leader if you don't have a plan? You will have to actually run the coven even if we get there through magical means. Right. It doesn't come without its risk, though. There's always a chance I draw a card that doesn't offer any favorable results to us. And once drawn, there's no going back. There's no going back. We could assure our victory, but we could also doom us and make all of our efforts futile. Right. Well, you know your deck better than anyone. Our chances of winning through sheer effort are pretty decent, I'd say. But if you want to remove the anxiety from the competition by determining the outcome, I'm in. No, it's too risky. Let's just do our best. All right. We should at least look for opportunities during the race to use the deck on our rivals. They'll have to agree to ask something off the deck, though. I don't do divination without consent. That's where I draw the line. Okay. I'll try to come up with ways to seduce them into getting readings. Suit yourself. Pandemonium. Ooh. This is nice. Oh. It's an arbiter. Please wait here. You and Eo will be here in a minute. What is this? Am I dead? Haha, no, don't worry. You're not dead at all. I shouldn't say a lot more, though. Oh, why not? Protocol. This probably doesn't mean much to you, but you are extremely lucky. Eugenia is an exceptional witch. You couldn't be in better hands. A what? Come again? Oops, I've said too much. But everything's going to be alright. I must go. Just get comfortable. But, bye. Every little thing is going to be alright. Oh, I can look at stuff. I don't recognize those stars. Where the hell am I? Just get comfortable. My clothes are still wet. And how did this much sand get under my swimsuit? Shit, I still have the keys of the fuel truck on me. I hope Eva and Patrice managed to get back home okay. Oh, so warm. This feels nice. This place is actually super cool. I wonder if it'd be too expensive to rent for a nice getaway with those fools. Will I ever get to see my friends again? This place makes me want to read tarot. The air smells like nothing I've smelled before. It's a mix of nature, fate, and possibility. Gravity feels different too, lighter. I feel like my mind is slowly shredding some dry husk, and a fresh breeze is starting to blow through it. This trembling. This isn't fear, it's excitement. Oh no. I feel like I never want to go home. Oh. Haha, I love you already. Well, relax. I'm here to look after you. Place my hands on you. You are from Earth, right? Earthlings always have the worst time processing their ascension. Your collective subconscious is too cynical. Your society rejects magic with a strength unlike any other in this universe. Just let it sink in. This is something good, I promise. Dear, very observant. My kin are what human witches. I'm having a little something. My God. My kin are what human witches call deer. I was saying it right, but I don't know why my brain was like dope. Called deer folk. Oh, and you are a human witch, by the way. Is this really happening? Yes, congratulations. You ascended. Please don't be afraid. I'm not afraid. This is the best day of my life. 32 cycles left. What does that mean? Everything is set to go. Election day has just been announced. We're merely... Okay. Thank you for explaining. We're merely 32 cycles away from it. We have everything we need, so let's get to work. Let's get down to business. It's only the two of us, so we'll have to decide carefully where we focus our efforts. Don't you have any friends? Yes, they're both running against me. And that's it? Centuries of witch existence amount to only those two friends? Can we focus on here and now, please? Yeah, we'd better. Let's check the vibe of the coven first. Programs have already been made public, so witches are starting to form their own ideas regarding the race. We can tap into the mind of the coven with the dream ball. The dream ball allows us to get real-time readings on our community's desires and expectations. Hence, we can filter the current vote intention. God, I only got 25%. Ah. This will be the pivotal tool for adjusting our strategies as the race progresses. Every action we perform and the actions of our opponents, of course, will affect the coven's sympathies, and that will be reflected in the dream ball's readings. I added some men's runes to filter vote intention by demographic. Go ahead and browse through them. I encourage you to put some time into familiarizing yourself with the characteristics of each group. You not only need their votes, but you also plan on becoming their leader, so you better take responsibility and do some studying. Luckily for you, as a detective, I spend enough time dealing with each faction myself. I'm lending you my field notes so you can familiarize yourself with the different communities of this coven. I took the liberty of placing it all in your library for when you have the time to go and do some studying. Whoa, thank you so much. I got you. Now, about how we're going to operate. Fortuna, you won't be able to accomplish much by yourself out there, being exiled and all, but I will act as your will outside this room. Just let me know what you want me to do, and I'll set out to do so. It could be promoting some point of the program, looking for allies, gathering intel, harvesting some energy for your deck. Bear in mind that these tasks will take between 3 and 5 cycles each, so plan accordingly. Understood. But wait, what do I do while you're all out? Do your homework, do some studying, make some cards, or jerk off to relieve the pressure. Patrice, what? It works. Trust me. Always so gross. As the race progresses, you'll have to meet some prospective allies or even rivals here in this office. So don't worry, I don't think you'll get much idle time. Okay. Oh! I almost forgot. I've got something for you. A new card thingy? Myself, personal growth and self-realization. One of my clients offered me this as payment after getting them out of quite a salacious predicament. I've never found the opportunity to use it, but I feel fate has had me save it for you. Here. The root of aplomb. Swallow it and it'll increase your powers of persuasion. Oh wow, thank you. It'll live in your stomach for decades, liberating the very essence of willpower, atom by atom. It'll also siphon away your self-doubt. Ew! It'll live in my stomach. That's not... That doesn't sound like I want that to happen. It'll be especially handy for debates against other candidates. Why can't it be absorbed? Why they gotta be just have just like a... that just floating around in my stomach? It'll be especially handy for debates against other candidates, or for striking deals when dealing with visits here at home. That's just perfect. Thank you so much. I got you covered. Anyway, let's get to work. Let's make sure we all have a task and get this ball rolling. Stay motivated. All right, tasks. Oh, I'd like you to oh wait, hold on. Okay, why are novices on Jasmine's? Damn. Haha, fuck you. What's lowest? Warriors. No, they all want to be for Dahlia. So I should go for novices. Okay, I'll do my best. I'll be back in a few cycles. Just stuck in my head. Okay, I guess I can make it one card. Let's see. I haven't used any of these bad boys, so that fate got me. Okay, I guess that one. Okay. Stop. Okay. Stop. Okay. We're gonna let fate guide us. We're gonna be down here because that don't make no sense. I'll put it right here. There we go. This kind of makes sense, kind of, maybe. Okay, we're gonna make this bad boy like this. What is this? A foot? What's this? What is that? How does it work? I don't know. I'm confused. What is it supposed to look like? Oh, God. We're just gonna have it. Cause I don't know what those are for. We're just gonna have some boosters at the bottom. Like some tunes or something. So silent. They're the same size. Very hard to tell. No. No, it's not. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Na 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 na. Just random. It'll be by the door. The little staff. Out of place. Can I click on that, please? Thank you. Some wee bit flowers growing on top of the trees that does not make sense, but it makes sense today. And we're going to do this one. Jeez Louise. Okay, we're gonna switch. There we go. Put it back there. She's just flying in to check the post office. That's what this is. No arms. That's whatever. I didn't like it that much. What about secret base? The magical post office controls the flux of information, which is, with this massive figure, the mecha enforces authority. Mecha pilots are excellent guardians. The sacred cane blesses the landscape. One more. Oh, kind of energy. Okay, I don't have energy for any of these. Except the Duchess of Solace. Or that one. Have I used this one? I guess I haven't used that one, so This is out of place. Well, at least it's the same color. Come on, Duchess lady. Come out of your cave with your whip. Oh no, I want to have her have the sword. That's cooler. This flying fish back here. I'm sorry. It's stuck in my head. Can I get rid of this, please? Thank you. No. No, I cannot. Well, I'll get rid of that one then. Okay. Make you bigger. Stand out more. And then this sword. Okay. Your sword and your whip. I don't know what this is. What is this? You know what? I don't care. I just need to make some more cards. Onanism? The deity in the shipwreck scrutinizes every secret. The Duchess is a master of desire and power dynamics. The ever-flowing water from the jugs represent inner desire. A flood of water can unleash hidden potentials. Alright, let's go check the mail. This is new. Oh, Witch Fortuna. I would like to formally introduce myself before the race. There are some topics I am interested in discussing with you regarding the nature of the political shift of our coven is about to experience. Oh, hello. Hello. I am Kipressa. Nice to meet you. Welcome, I am Fortuna. Nice to meet you too. Thanks for having me. I wanted to introduce myself formally before the race becomes hectic. That is so kind of you. I'm sorry that you had to come all the way here. There are still 800 years of exile left in the sentence Idana cast over me. I'm well aware. Idana often confided in me. The fear you inspired her was one of her greatest weaknesses. My accent sounds so bad. But I'm trying to switch it up, okay? Oh wow. I don't know how to feel about that. That makes two of us. That's the main reason I decided to pay you a visit. To keep me in check. To form my own judgment. I promise I carry the best of intentions. Adana was right, you should feel me too. Don't be so harsh. I'm nice, I promise. There's a certain aura around you that tells me I can trust you. Plants. We're more sensitive to this kind of energy. Now I see that Adana's fear was unfounded, a product of her decaying mind. Knowing this, I must ask you and your team to retire from the race. Get out of my house immediately. Why? You are too close to your human side to properly govern the Cosmic Coven. That's what made Adana such a great leader. She had a direct channel of communication with the gods, and was far detached from her human origins. On the other hand, you, Dahlia, and Jasmine, you have an uncountable number of human flaws. Fear, pride, envy, greed, even what you consider virtues such as ambition or mercy, or even the most basic things such as the need for comfort or enjoyment, cloud your judgment. Flaws, flaws, flaws. And how are you better than us? But without feelings, can you truly care for your peers? Okay, you're a psychopath. Get out of my house. There are many beings in this universe that are better suited for leadership than your kind precisely because of this lack of human feelings. Have you ever stopped to study the flora? Most witches are too fauna-centric to see other forms of coexistence. As a tree, my entelechy is that of growth and community. I lack individuality. I'm just part of a forest. We, the plants, grow, expand, and nurture all around us. The majority of us don't need to feed on other living beings to prosper. That basic fact alters our whole perception of reality. Human existence is so built on top of sacrifice that you are immune to innumerable forms of brutality. You are a devourer of worlds, and we, the plants, are their healers. I'm going to take care of you no matter how you treat me. Let me ask you a question. What's the most important quality in the leader? Integrity, charisma, empathy, selflessness, intelligence. Empathy. A very useful trait to understand the fear and needs of your community. Probably the trait in which I am most lacking. But empathy is a double-edged sword. Historically, empathetic leaders often crash and burn, overwhelmed by the contradicting angst of their people. A characteristic that can quickly turn to weakness. Maybe, but selflessness. That's the most important trait in a leader. I was going to pick that. That was my other option. To put the group's needs before your own. And even if you invented the word, humans aren't capable of it. All those emotions we talked about before, they're what make it impossible. Satisfaction, respect, honor, friendship, the list is endless. Humans are capable of selfless actions, but not of selfless existences. A leader deprived of all that is just an automata. You're right, but I still want to lead. Are you implying that humans never lead? And what's the problem with that? A leader needs drive and vision. They need to take risks and gamble with the future of a whole community. Yes, you put your trust in the leader because you believe in the change they propose. Otherwise, you're just appointing an administrator. And what's wrong with having a fair administrator? Stagnation. Unlike plants, we consider movement to be a symptom of life. I see. So that's what you and your sisters value over stability. I'm afraid human-born witches are like that, yes. Thank you. You've helped me to understand our coven better. Listen, Capressa. Use the eye. What's this buried emotion? What's the matter? I know you were in love with Adana. That is nonsense. Doesn't that conflict with the selflessness you were talking about? It sounds like a liability for the kind of leadership you're proposing. I'm just aware of how big of a loss it is for our coven that Adana died. Maybe you are mistaking that for love. No, you love her, romantically. She gave me her eyes, I can see through you. Oh wow, that's why your program includes keeping her corpse intact. Please, don't say anything. I'm trying to purge this emotion from myself, but I still haven't worked out how to. This has nothing to do with the race. Please keep it between us. Absolutely, if you say I'm your favorite rival. Come again? Favorite? Should you be prompted to choose which opponent you think has the best program, besides yours, of course, you just say it's me. Like, if you weren't to win, you'd rather have me at the helm? Okay, I can do that. Although my true favorite is Jasmine. Yeah, I figured that much. I'd better leave now. I'm sorry. No, you're not. Oh my god, that was crazy. She's like, what? No. Bad news regarding Jasmine. Apparently, she's been funding a group of academics to research what it really entails for our powers if we all devoured Adana. And? What? Oh, God! I mean, if I wasn't on your team, I'd probably vote for her now. But we mustn't give up. Let's start the counterattack. I went and tried to put those novices in their place, but they're not ready to see sense yet. I think it's best we have you focus on different demographic. I'm sorry? I'd like you to. I don't know. Am I good with this? Wait a minute. fucking know. Bye. Full coven. I didn't know that was a full coven. Holy shit, Jasmine. God damn. %. God damn, bitch. Shit. What the fuck? Can I go to bed? Where's Albermar? What is he not? What's... Can I do something? Can't do shit. Take a nap. Or shit. Everybody like her for some reason. I don't know. Why am I talking like this? I don't know. Let's see what Patrice prepared for me. Demographic novices. The freshly ascended witches in training that still haven't found their calling. Though bear in mind how time works in this immortal society, some novices find their place in the first few years, but some others may take decades. You don't need the approval of anyone to stop being a novice and join the ranks of the producers, academics, or explorers. On the other hand, warriors require tests first. And to become an oracle, as you're well aware, another oracle needs to dream about you. Strategy guide, the novices are usually pushed around by the rest of the witches, so they welcome any initiative that increases their rights and opportunities. What to do? Take a nap. Anything to say, Albermar? I like this one the best. Disintegration. Some men in crimson suits are following you around the city. You hide yourself in a diner and order a cherry coke. A beautiful old woman sits next to you and offers you her handkerchief. You smell it and fall in love. The Arbiter's office? Oh, Ileana. Is it okay to visit, or are you too busy with the political campaign? I'm getting the hang of my powers now. Maybe... Oh, yes! Come help me, Peppermaster! Oh, I like your little thing. Those hot sauces. Hello! Hey, welcome back. How are you doing? Living my best witch life? Yeah? You bet. As you predicted, or maybe inspired by your prediction, I got super into growing magical peppers. Witch gardening is so much fun, especially if you can time skip and see a whole plant grow in a matter of minutes. Oh, some witches believe that time is a super important ingredient when growing stuff, and that a time skip hinders the qualities of the harvest. Oh yeah? I'll research more about that then. But still, the Lust Reapers are spreading fur amidst our coven as we speak. You got to them this fast? Oh yeah, and they work wonders. Here, I brought you some. Oh, wow, thank you. I'm not sure if I'll get to use them, but it's good to have some around, I guess. Even just by yourself to make for the most intense session, if you know what I mean. Let's change the subject. How are you settling in? Well, I'm still trying to find my place. Magic, understanding the cosmos and all that, well, that's the thing. But I can't help feeling lonely. How so? I don't know. I don't feel like I belong in this coven yet. I'd like to be part of a project or something. You see, that's actually why I'm here. You just tell me frankly if it'd be too much of a nuisance, but I'd like to join your party, please. I'll do anything, grabbing cosmic coffee or whatever the equivalent is in this case. I just want to help in any way I can. Oh, that's so nice of you. So will you have me on board? Of course. We'd be thrilled to have you. Yes. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Fortuna. You won't regret it. I'm going to do my best and then some. That's a good attitude. You're already in our headquarters, so find a comfortable spot and I'll come up with something for you to help us with. Understood. Recruit the Peppermaster. Yeah. Let's go after this point Jasmine Purple. Understood. Let's hope they listen to the youngest witch of the coven. I'm sorry, I can't get that song out of my head. Hello. I need to bring you up to date regarding an active conflict that may affect the current elections. Let me know when it's a good time to visit. Hop on in. This asteroid's open. Hello again, Fortuna. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, let me move my little camera down so you can see how many cycles are left. Hold on. Oh, you can see. Never mind. Okay. Oops. Thank you so much for coming. What's this about? An active conflict. Should we be worried? Well, there is an internal war going on within the coven of the Jade Sculptors. The conflict escalated quicker than we anticipated, and there have been many witch casualties in a matter of weeks. So the Arbitrage Office had to intervene to minimize casualties and, above all, keep it contained and make sure no other coven takes part in the conflict. I see. First and foremost, we want to ask every coven to refrain from engaging in combat, no matter what the sculptors offer. Should you wish to offer assistance, keep it humanitarian. In fact, there is someone I would like to send your way. Your counsel has been very valuable to me and, by extension, to the Arbitrage Office. Maybe you will... There's no K in here. Maybe you'll be able to do the same for a group of refugees that had to leave the Jade Sculptors to save their skin. We need to bring some order into this chaos. Very well, I'll talk with my team and see what we can do. Depending on how you handle it, it may be an opportunity. Shouldn't the Arbitrage Office be neutral? Not exactly. We have an objective, and that's to preserve peace within witch society. Our policy is to avoid meddling in internal conflicts, unless they become a threat to the rest of the community, like in this case. When the shit hits the fan, we do whatever it is to best keep the turmoil in check. And in this case, we thought that your newfound party is the best suited to the specific issue. I see. I'm giving notice to the office. They will tell Zero, the representative of the refugees, to make contact with you. Okay, I can't promise anything though. You meet with her, no strings attached, and decide if there is something that your party can do to help. That I can do. Very well, that'll be all. Something to confess? No way. Protocol. But, I do have something to confess. Not to the Arbitrage Office, but to you. Well, keep this out of the book. Your prediction came true. I've fallen in love. That's fantastic. But what about relationships being forbidden in the office? Well, we're keeping it secret. She's another arbiter, and we make sure we're assigned to the same missions. I mean, I've spent centuries diligently serving the arbiters. This forbidden adventure is making me feel so alive, and I love her so much. I'm so happy for you. Glad to see you're enjoying the forbiddenness of it all. Yeah, I mean, what a waste of immortality if you don't bend the rules, am I right? You bet. Anyway, if you don't hear from me again, it's because we've been caught and we eloped. We have an emergency plan ready for the occasion. Looks like you're looking forward to it even. Maybe. Well, I wish you happiness one way or another. Thank you. Take care, Fortuna. And thank you for everything. You too. You're back. Okay, I have something what? Capressa's been shamelessly parading Adana's corpse around. It may be because they go back way too far, but for some reason the corpse complies with everything Capressa says. This has given us such a reason to believe in Capressa's plan of keeping Adana as some sort of mystic guide. We need to do something. You tell me what to do. I don't know what to do. I found someone who could help us. She'll pay you a visit. Her name is Woon, Witch of Entropy and Decay. Ooh. Like you and Adana. She's one of the Oracle Witches in the Coven. She's able to read the entropy in any system, so no matter whether it's a machine or a community, a building, an astral body, or even an idea. Basically, one Woon can discern what actions will accelerate or prevent the decay of just about anything. Maybe she can help us find the weak spot in our opponent's strategies. I don't fucking know what to do. It's so confusing to me. Ooh, that's so cute. How come you didn't let your mentor know that you're allowed to receive visits now? Is everything alright? I don't want to be a bother, but I would like to visit you and see how you're doing after 2 centuries of exile. What's the scientist? What does that matter? You go somewhere. What do you like to do? I don't know. What? I'm losing on everything. Jesus Christ. Yeah, bye. What? You're so cool looking. Hello, Fortuna. I'm so happy to see you. Look at you. You've grown a lot. I sense earth energy flowing out from you. I was worried exile would have consumed you. But you not only overcame this unfair punishment, you came out of it full of power. I'm happy to see you too, Master. Stay humble. Well, dang it. I should've. So, I guess that after all these years, I must have 2 centuries worth of pent-up lecture coming my way, right? Come again? Why would you? It's terrible enough that you had to spend all this time in exile. I should be the one listening to you today. I'm eager to hear the insights of an oracle who survived 200 years of isolation. Oh, I wasn't ready for this. I totally thought you'd be ashamed or angry. In the beginning, maybe. But I'm not the same witch you knew hundreds of years ago. I guess none of those you knew actually exist anymore as you remembered them. That's a sad thought, but yeah, I feel a bit alien even among my closest friends. Losing you has changed us all. Being cut off from my dear pupil so abruptly, it made me question my identity and my purpose. Master, today I'm here to listen to you. Tell me about exile. I don't really have much to tell you. I don't think I'll ever fully heal. It made me stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It hasn't been easy, but I made it, and now it's just a blur in my memory. This trial pushed me to my limits, and I managed to grow past them. Now I feel ready to take on anything. I'm serious. I'm not going to say I'm thankful to Adana. I still hate her with all my guts. But I would never have reached this level if I didn't have to push through this nightmare. But, Fortuna, power is not the measure of life. Becoming more powerful is not necessarily a synonym of progress. An existence which is not enjoyed is not much of an existence at all. I know, but I didn't have a say in this. So I'd better believe it's all been for something. Yeah, I understand. And what about the behemoth? What? Fortuna. It was me who taught you the forbidden song. Of course I was going to notice. Why did you teach it to me to begin with? Calm down. You did nothing wrong. I taught you that spell for a reason. It would be twisted to teach you something that you weren't meant to use. You knew that I'd eventually summon a behemoth? I wanted you to have the option. The option to break the magical pact? Yes. You see, laws are just an agreement. Just an agreement between members of a community to have some broad guidelines about what is correct and what not. But hardly any law survives every context. Plus, to be frank, most of us are shoved into a system of rules we haven't previously agreed upon. That is very true. I hear you. In this case, it saved my life. I knew that this day would come. That the moment you used the forbidden song, you would become a fully fledged witch. You are no longer my apprentice, and I'm no longer your master. That makes me feel kind of sad. Me too. Her ears twitching. But now we can relax and become something better than mentor and mentee. Now we can be friends, and I can rely on you. We can rely on each other. It's going to be weird to treat you like I treat my friends. I'm starting to regret this. Fortuna, I am proud of you. You're going to make me cry. Who would have thought that praise is what would finally break through your armor? Whatever, it's been a difficult couple of centuries. I know, my friend, I know. Where's my other shoe? What? Where's my shoe? Oh. I know, my friend, I know. By the way, speaking of surprises, What's this about you getting into politics? Patrice. Your other mentor. I don't officially recognize her as such. I know. But if she's put you up to this, I'm sure it's going to be something good for you. It's breaking me out of this stupor of being exiled, that's for sure. I see, that's good. Can I help in any way? Could you vouch for us among the academics? Gladly. Thank you so much. Now, I can't wait anymore. The legend is spreading fast within the coven. I want to see your new deck, please. No, I want to experience it. I should warn you about its true nature. Oh, and what may that be? Adana's corpse visited me not long ago and explained why she sent me to exile. She realized it way before any of us, that what I do is not fortune-telling. I'm not reading into the unknown, I'm writing it. I can modify not only the future, but everything that didn't happen in the past. I can basically alter reality. Adana's always been quite perceptive. I'm ashamed that I didn't notice it before, being the closest to you in your magical development. I could have guided you better should we have known about this earlier. You taught me perfectly. Plus, I was happier before learning about what my powers actually entail. Oh, so your prediction about the fall of the coven. Yes, I doomed us all. I see. I guess that's in the part why I got into politics, in hopes there's a way to minimize the damage. Knowing that, do you still want to subject yourself to my new deck? Yes. Oh. It's my responsibility. I brought you up. Just be mindful about what you ask. I do interpret the cards, but I don't control what card I'll draw. Very well. Okay. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. What future do you want to alter? Not the future. If I understood you properly, we can work with everything that didn't happen, right? Oh, right. I can't erase anything, but I can sew in new realities. Especially around times where our collective memories are fuzzy. Times in which nothing of worth seems to happen. I understand. Then I want you to write us a happy memory and an important lesson. Oh, that's unexpected. What's this about? Regret? Disappointment? I did so much thinking when Adana took you away from me. And I feel I should have been less strict and put more time into enjoying ourselves. Now, you're telling me you have the power to fix that, so let's see if you can turn me into a better mentor, even retroactively. Wow, okay. Focus on your pride and your compassion while I shuffle my deck. Lunar Helianthus. The Moonstone Temple is a gateway to illumination. The Oracle only offers the strongest seeds of a strain. The Tower Shield brings the burden of protection. Excess Earth energy can lead to immobility. Determination, rightfulness, support, success, indifference, stagnation. One of my fondest memories is when you accompanied me to Earth to visit my birthplace, and we ended up having too many cocktails in Barcelona. She hasn't Has she visited? No, she hasn't. I really loved the time you took me camping in one of the beautiful valleys. But we can now, though. Yeah. Oh, yes, I feel that's when you really opened up to me. Yes, I remember it, too. And do you know why that happened? I know she said earlier that she wanted to visit the dear folk world, planet, whatever. But never mind. Of course, it was that broth we prepared together, foraging for the ingredients, getting water from the river, starting a fire, and how comforting it was. Ah, when we drank from it in silence, letting it warm us to fight the wet cold of the valley. A true bonding experience. It was very nice, but that wasn't what made me lower my guard. Oh yeah? What was it then? When you fell down on your ass when a grasshopper jumped out of nowhere. What? That? Why? The little scream and the dumb look on your face were priceless. And that made you trust me? Absolutely. Up to that point, you were nothing but perfection. The master of the elements, Euenia. Oh, so wise and faultless. But you fell on your ass. Really? Suddenly you were within my reach. If a millennium-old witch can fall on her ass, everything is alright. I can aim to become that. I ain't got no energy, bitch. Okay, I just made this one. Okay. You taught me neuromancy, to harvest magic for my own dreams. You taught me to create a magical stash that would slowly grow during my penance, so I would have a meaty magical reserve ready for when I came back. Oh yes, I remember that. And don't call it a magical stash. It was an astrologer's dream catcher. After 200 years, it must be ripe for the harvest. Oh, it's so uncanny. You immediately switch to that reality. I cast a spell myself when I could swear this really happened. Well, it really happened. I remember it clearly. What you cast wasn't an illusion. After all, we lived through that. True. Amazing. Do you want to open it now? See how much energy it gathered? Absolutely. Okay, here I go. Whoa. That's not a lot. Incredible. This feels like cheating. I don't think so. You sacrificed a bit of your past in exchange for this power. The cosmic balance is kept. You'll eventually run out of past if you keep exploiting this. Right, but still. Enjoy it. You own it. You used your abilities and you own time after all. I guess. I'm still processing it. Anyway, what do you think about my true talents? I understand why Adana was scared enough to deprive you of your old deck, but I'm not scared at all because I know you. Adana didn't. She made a grave mistake. If Adana had told you the truth, you would have treated your newfound power with care. I have no doubt about it. But sentencing you to a millennium of exile, that's dangerous. You could have gone insane, and I don't even want to think about a mad witch with the power to alter reality. I'm so glad I taught you the song to summon Abramar. Wait, you know Abramar? Not personally, but my mentor did. She taught me the forbidden song and told me many tales about Abramar. But I never got to use the spell myself. Wait, tell me more. My mentor was a Sumerian witch, master of shapeshifting. She was one of the founders of our coven. Apparently they had to dispel Abramar because one of the sisters made a pact that endangered the fabric of time itself. My mentor rarely talked about the incident because it brought her sour memories that tainted her transformations, but they had to erase their sister out of existence and chained Abramar back into the forbidden song. I know Abramar isn't happy about that, I'm sure, and my mentor felt quite sorry for everything, but what could they do? The price was too high. In any case, my mentor spoke fondly about their time with Abramar. I'm kind of sad I never got to summon him myself. How are you liking him? I don't know. I like him very much. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm glad you found such a good ally. It's rare to hear you talk so fondly about anybody. I guess that extra-dimensional beings are my weak spot. Listen, I want you to have something. I believe my dominion may prove a very powerful spear for your creations. The 4 elements converge there after all. Ooh. Thank you. Whoa, this is going to come in handy, alright? Plus, it's very nice to have a card that represents the place I grew as a witch. Aw, Fortuna. Thank you, Uenya. Okay, tea time is over. Now you focus on the campaign. Change the world, my child. Yes, come back soon. Hello. You're back. Challenging someone's program is exhausting. Great move attacking the quorum with the eldest idea. We took voters from both Jasmine and Capressa. We especially picked up support from novices, explorers, and warriors. Okay. Okay, I got the explorers. And I got the novices, beach. Oh, God. Alright. Now what? I'd like you to... I didn't think that was a good idea, but we're gonna go with it. Junrisha. It's the moment of truth. Let's confirm whether our paths Align or diverge. Who are you? Oh yeah, I forgot. What was with you again? So you didn't only choose the wrong side, you went as far as to find your own party just to make the same mistake. Good day to you too. I'm going to do everything in my power to stop you. Whoa, coming on strong. You came all this way just to declare war? Yes. Super. To begin with, you can forget about getting any votes from the academics, and then I'll start working on the other factions. Yes, you know, your beloved Adana left me a parting present. She gave me one of her eyes to peek beyond the fabric of reality. That's how I learned your Fate-Mancer's disc is rigged. And now that you are collecting information from every witch in a pinch without their knowledge or consent, I'm sure it'll be a problem for your holistic research and if this information became my spread. What do you want? Oh, I want absolutely nothing. You just need to do nothing, and your secret will be safe. Very well, but I'm still voting for Jasmine. Completely understandable. You can leave now. See you in Congress. I want to invite people over. You go back out there. Fantastic news. Eugenia has been meeting with academics vouching for you. And nepotism is powerful in our sisterhood, apparently. Thank your mentor for me. Dolly has been selling her free access policy regarding the forbidden arts to the academics. And they're buying it. We'd better be careful about this. I found someone that can help us. She'll pay you a visit. Her name is Ranger Marie, the cosmic poet. She's not from the coven, but you've probably heard of her. She is all the rage throughout the witching universe, especially among the youngest witches. Her words, especially her poems and songs, have a lot of impact on the witch culture. As our universe's biggest influencer, she will definitely play a major role in shaping witch culture in the centuries to come. I've heard she already sympathizes with our cause, so if we could get her to speak up, we could sweep a lot of votes. Alright. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, I can understand that. I know exactly what you said. Oh. That's so cool. It looks so cool. I love owls. Okay, sorry. Welcome. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Wait, I don't understand you. Okay. Maybe there's a way for us to connect. Nemesis and mentor, this, your eye, once studied every tongue. Grant me access to my sister's words. Well, did it work? Yes. I can understand you perfectly fine now. It worries me that you don't know the tongue of the nebula. It is the only way to access true knowledge and power. Yes, it's extremely hard for human witches to master, but it's a skill I want to acquire eventually. Very well. Where was I? Oh yes. I have the power to destroy your party. Alright, here we go. I don't know if you are familiar with my arts. I have the ability to sabotage anything. There's a path to decay in everything, but be it a planet, a community, or an idea. I can read those lines and steer anything in that direction. And what's the purpose of coming to say all this to my face? A test? The best prospect for our coven is to have a powerful oracle at the helm. That's why you are my favorite candidate. Good to know. You have a funny way of showing support, though. I need to ascertain that you have what it takes to lead. What do you propose? I am going to offer you the opportunity to sabotage your rival's efforts. I have already studied them and know how to suffocate their momentum. Just say the word and they're done. But should you reject my offer, I will go to your rivals and offer this very same deal to them. Oh, nice. Okay. Don't answer me yet. This is a test after all, so I want you to take your time and ponder how you will act in this scenario. Let's see if I've understood you. You are threatening to destroy us if we don't choose to destroy our opponents. I believe it's a bit more nuanced than that. Your rivals may reject the offer too. Do you trust your sister to play as fair as you will? I see. So, do you get off on this kind of stuff? Or what's the deal with you? Give it some thought. I am not bluffing. I need to try transforming our own coven to assess if it can stand the test of entropy. Okay. Take your time. Summon me when you are ready to make a choice. Do not choose, and I will make the choice for you. Okay. That's nice. Okay, I can't keep sending people out in the days. I can't meet that many people. Attacking the rule of exile was easy. Ooh, everyone is against it, except the odd warrior and academic, but almost everyone wants to get rid of exile. Alright, go do something else. I don't know. Go dig up dirt. But I won't be. Well, yeah, I shouldn't have said that. I can't meet everybody and the days are going down. Whoa. Oh, yes. Hello, my name is Zira. Me and a group of my sisters are fleeing from a conflict in our former coven. We are being hunted and executed. We are desperate. I beg of you, hear me out. Hi. You look cool too. Everybody's so cool. Thanks for having me. My name is Zira. I am a jade sculptor. Welcome, Zira. My name is Fortuna. I am a cartomancer. What can I do for you? I lead a group of refugee witches. We are in desperate need of help. I'll help in any way I can. I'm sorry to hit. What do you need? I should first tell you about the nature of the conflict. And for you to properly comprehend what's going on, it's imperative that you learn about our culture. Are you familiar with the traditions of the Jade Sculptors? I know that you, the Jade Sculptors, are specialized in dialoguing with precious stones to ask them about their potential, and that you can carve any of them into magnificent magic tools. The most powerful stone being jade, right? Of course. Jade is the cornerstone of all your power, since you owe your might to the pact you sealed with the Jade Monks. Oh, you even know about the Jade Monks? Yes, they are the two largest known jade stones in the universe, each the size of a 5-story pagoda. They whispered their shape to your founding members, and those witches carved them into what they are today. You worship them, and in exchange, they guard the souls of every member of your clan. If you bring the heart of a jade witch back to the Jade Monks, they can be born again, but as a mortal, retaining their memories but not their powers. Those reborn must stay in your temple to serve the living witches of your coven. I am so honored and impressed by your vast knowledge. My heart is at ease that you will fully comprehend the nature of our current conflict. I found a way of retaining power and immortality when rebirthing at the Jade Monk waterfalls. It's all thanks to a new stone carving method I devised, which consists of imbuing quicksilver into the veins of raw jade. But our sisters considered this to be heresy. They claim that the purity of a jade must be preserved, but I suspect they are mostly interested in not losing the influx of mortal servants. Some of us, a minority I must say, tried to defend the virtue of imbuing jade with metals. However, they declared us heretics and are hunting us down. Ugh, that sounds awful. That's why we need your help, and I'm aware of how risky it is to protect us at the moment. But hear me out. I came up with a proposal that may benefit us both. Okay, let's hear it. I researched many covens to see who'd be the best suited to give us asylum, and yours is the one of the most powerful. I also learned that your sisterhood works on the basis of invitation. If any sister vouches for another witch, they can become a rightful member of your coven immediately. And I happen to know that you are in the middle of some elections too. So, invite me and my 9 sisters to your coven, and we will all vote for you in the upcoming elections. Wow, we also have some magic saved up, so as compensation for all your trouble, we can offer you 10 units of earth energy. I know the Jade Sculptors don't have the capacity to mess with a coven as powerful as yours. Take us in, and we will all be safe. Please, I beg you, protect us, and you will have 10 more votes and more earth energy. Farewell. I accept. By the Jade Monks, is that true? Yes, I can't morally turn you away. Our coven will protect you. Thank you so much. You are saving our lives. We will support you with all our might, not only with our votes, but also our magic. Whatever we can do for you, we are forever indebted. I only did what was right. Please, here, accept our Jade Earth energy. Thank you so much. How do we proceed now? I can examine your future. Oh, that'll give me some peace, yes. It'll be my pleasure then. Alright, let me get my cards. Where's Opramar? I haven't seen him in a while. I see two major forces at play in this predicament, so I'm going to draw a card for each of them. On one hand, we have you and your sisters, refugees, fleeing from your old coven, and on the other hand, we have your pursuers, the Force Sisters that are after you, claiming that you are heretics. Please, Jade Monks, show mercy upon us. Focus on your training as a Jade Sculptor and on your desires as a witch, while I shuffle my deck. Deception, the unknown, rejection, bad omen, change, rebirth. You will realize the heresy in your actions and will find a way to amend with your Force Sisters, which will become unbearable for you and your sisters. You will renounce your powers and go back to live as priestesses among mortals. Using your art of imbuing jade with quicksilver, you will fuse with your sisters to become a powerful entity that will witness and survive the end of this universe. Your arts pierce deep. That's the possibility I've been considering since I discovered the magical merging of qualities of quicksilver. It'll allow us to become powerful enough to survive our pursuers, or do just about anything, really. But the price is losing our individuality. If your cards nudge fate in that direction, I guess I'll start working on the spell. Ugh! Like, I don't want to do the other ones, they were so bad. I should have picked the pursuers. Fuck. See? What the fuck? Oh, no matter where you hide, your Force Sisters will end up finding a way to punish you all one way or another. Your pursuers will eventually realize how ignorant they have been and will try to recruit you back and compensate you and your sisters for all the damage they caused. That's rich. They'll try to recruit us back once we become an almighty cosmic entity. I don't see us ever forgiving them for hunting us down. But that's a hopeful picture of the one you're painting here, yeah? I should have picked the opposite. Thanks for looking into our future. Somehow it's less bleak than I expected. Even if I know there's still many hardships ahead. Thank you, really. For now, I'll focus on showing proper gratitude for you having taken us in. You are saving our lives in more than one sense. I hope everything works out for you all in the end. Dang it, I don't want to. Well, I made the choice. I've been keeping tabs on Jinrisha since she's been known to oppose our party, but didn't I tell you to quit? I want to hear that. After her meeting with you, she's withdrawn. What happened? I kind of blackmailed her into it. Come again? Are you nuts? If this gets out, we're going to be in deep trouble. It won't, I think. Whatever. Good job stopping Jinrisha, I guess. Did you welcome the Jade Sculptor's refugees into our coven? Yeah. That's a bit complicated. In the middle of a race, Fortuna. Based on the coven rules, they have the right to vote, and they're voting for us, of course. But this didn't sit well with the rest of the coven. Oh, I understand. Well, I had to welcome them in. I couldn't refuse to help them. Okay. Let's rebuild from here. We need to watch out for Dahlia. Why? She's been working the youngest witches with unprecedented success. I'm not talking just about the novices. Dahlia's been touring, giving inspirational speeches to the youngest among every different demographic. She's rallied them all to demonstrate for a more equitable sisterhood. And it's working. Vote intention is switching towards Dahlia because of this. I think I made this happen with my cards. Back when Dahlia consulted me about the race, I read about how the best move for her would be to rally the youngest. Oh, fuck. That explains things then. Don't worry, there is nothing much we can do about it now. Let's focus on earning back the trust from our sisters. I empathize the risks of making dangerous arts available to everyone, but the response was mixed. Most explorers want to be able to satisfy their curiosity. Some academics know about the dangers, but others are more interested in their potential. The producers are mostly against making dangerous arts widely available. They desire stability. The rest don't really know where to stand. I'm back from that tactical espionage action you sent me into. I got into the novices tittle-tattle club and tried to steer the conversation towards our rivals, and I heard about Cupressa's secret. Apparently there's a way she remains all-knowing, a twisted way. She devours failed novices, absorbing their minds to keep her memory in mint condition. She also assimilates their memories to stay up to date with modern history. I could have been one of them if you didn't help me with my ascension, Fortuna. I don't know. Sounds a bit like a boogeyman tale. I mean, the novices were pretty spooked about all this. I'm sure they are, yeah. I like you too. This is not going well. Where's Albemarle? Destroy them. They're winning. Hello, Oracle. Do you have an answer? Yes, I'm ready. Very well. Who do you want me to sabotage? Jasmine. Perfect. I will start stirring decay in her party. It'll be almost impossible for them to win. Yeah? Nothing else? No moral of the story or anything? You chose wisely. If you forewent the opportunity to get ahead of your rivals, I would have known that then you were not fit to lead us. Wow, harsh. So no need to feel guilty or anything then? That is entirely up to you. Okay, cool. I'm looking forward to serving under you, Oracle. I'm honored. Thank you for your support. I'll leave now to execute my mission. What is this? Oh, there's a kaleidoscope inside your mind. There's a kaleidoscope refracting every possible path, and you are the road keeper. Ooh. Hi. Why are your fingers dripping? What a nice home. Do you like the cosmic poem I sent you? Yes. Oh, was that a poem? Oh, you're welcome. Let it sink in. It'll grow on you. Nice. So, to what do I owe the pleasure? Shh. Let it sink in. Inside your mind is a kaleidoscope. It's still sinking. Refracting every possible path. Pay attention. Well. Oh yes, very good. I feel it very deep. Powerful, huh? Look, I don't want to be rude. I normally enjoy this kind of weird game, but we're a bit swamped at the moment with the coming elections. So, what can I do for you? I want to support your cause. Oh, okay. You're not from our coven though, right? Why did you decide to support us? I like your team. I'd like for you to be in power. Thank you. What is it that you find interesting about our program? The vibe. I see. And what were you thinking of in terms of, support? Why, a cosmic poem, of course. Oh, I heard they're all the rage among the younger witches, right? Yes. And soon among every other witch. Every witch. Once I managed to break through their sour skepticism. Cosmic poetry is not just about the words. They're thought-birthing spells, but they can only penetrate welcoming minds. Oh, okay, so that's why it wasn't doing anything for me, I guess. Unlike traditional art, they need your consent to make an impact. It's the most ethical form of creation. Okay, interesting concept. And you're saying that you'd like to compose a cosmic poem to boost our campaign? That's it. I would only require 5 units of every element, 5 of... Oh, so you're looking for work. The optics of buying off a celebrity, though. What? Buying off? What an ugly concept. That's not at all what's going on here. I genuinely want to support you of my own accord. The thing is, as I said, cosmic poems are actually spells, so they need magic to be crafted. I'm only requiring you to cover the cost of enchantment. I won't be making any profit. Why not use your own magic? I mean, if you really believe in our cause and want us to succeed, you can help without requiring any payment, right? Again, it's not a payment. It's just the magic required for the poem to come into existence. I understand that part, but it'd be better if you use your own magic, because otherwise we're basically hiring an influencer to affect vote intention. But even if that was the case, what's so wrong about an endorsement? Deal with a cosmic celebrity. Let's just cut the crap. I just want it cheaper. It feels wrong. I don't want to do it. Politics should be about the program, not popularity. That's outright mass manipulation. Oh, wow. I don't see it that way, but I'm always open to being educated. How is it different from all the campaign efforts that you're doing? Aren't you, in a way, mass manipulating your community too? Okay, you got me. I just felt instinctively against it, but I guess everyone is using every tool at their disposal to get their message across. That's it. No need to pull your punches here. So what do you say? Shall we make a poem together to boost your campaign? Why not? Meteoric. Let's compose a cosmic poem. I've heard wonders about your divination. I wonder if we could use it for something avant-garde. Oh, what do you have in mind? Instead of actually writing the poem, let's peek into the future to see how it's going to end up. And we can skip all the pain of actually pondering every single word. Oh, a paradoxical cosmic poem. If we peek at how it'll look after going through all the process and iterations, we wouldn't need to actually put that work in. Yes, isn't it beautiful? My atoms shake at the mere thought. I dig it, yeah. How do we go about this? Okay, so cosmic poems are composed of 3 important elements. I'd like you to ask the cards to look into each of them. Also, before we get started, please forget everything you know about human poetry. These are spells unbound by language. In fact, everyone perceives them in their native tongue. So forget about rhyme, metric, and all that bullshit. This is the real deal. Just powerful ideas. Like a hit tweet. What's a tweet? Oh, you're a pre-internet witch, I see. When are you from? I ascended in the early 60s from planet Earth, United States. Right, so like graffiti that you read yourself. I skipped. That you read somewhere and find yourself thinking about it again and again. Gotcha. When are you from, by the way? Nowhere, no when. Literally. I woke up inside a collapsed star where space and time stopped making sense. I've never been immortal, but I really dig the human vibe. Wow. Is that even possible? Anyway, Cosmic Poems 101. The first and most crucial element is the hook. A conceptual gust that pries open your mind. It readies you to absorb the energy of the poem. Second comes the line, the substance, the development of the idea. And third, and quite critical, there is the sinker. It's what drives everything home. It seals the deal. Hook, line, sinker. Reaches from the depths of your soul and delivers the cosmic poem. Are you following? Hook, line, and sinker. Got it. The idea is to develop a cosmic poem that makes witches connect better with your cause. Right, so focus on what inspired you to support us while I shuffle my deck. The Fervent. The consciousness of many selves, the hunter becomes an audacious accomplice. The coyote seeks a rival, thrives on conflict. The light of the blue flames bring forth trouble. I want to go in order. I'm not going to observe your willpower. A truth behind every shadow. An invisible whisper that warms your chest. A moon cracks. Its molten core pours out into the cosmos. Whoa. Powerful. You bet it caught my attention. I got so much earth energy. Communication, peace, yearning, passion, power. Waiting on the first beat of a new universe, you float, weightless, timeless, inside the potential of magic. Making love without the need of touching a single body, unbound by sex. The primordial clay waiting to be shaped, wrapped in a silk cloth, the tools to add or erase anything from existence. The first black hole, there's so much meaning engraved in that. This may turn out to be the deepest poem of my career, and I didn't even have to actually write it. So what I need you for? Rupophoria. Ew. Be swift. And for this thought is not yours anymore, now spawning in everyone else's mind. But you already knew all this. Will you be the God that'll get us across? We trust you with safekeeping the ideas of our world. Everyone will get on their knees and pray. This is your self-portrait. Be swift, for this thought is not yours anymore, now spawning in everyone else's mind. But you already knew all this. I don't know. This is your self-portrait. I love it. I don't. Fortuna, this is extremely good. Let me bind everything together in a spell. I can't wait to listen to it. My mind will be welcoming for this one. Ready? An invisible whisper that warms your chest, the primordial clay waiting to be shaped. Wrapped in a silk cloth, the tools to add or erase anything from existence. Be swift, for this thought is not yours anymore, now spawning in everyone else's mind. This is a masterpiece! Are you feeling it? Oh, I love it! Right? It's going to be a sensation. I'm going to start singing it throughout the universe. Right now! Yeah, please. Go! It totally conveys what you're doing here. Trust me. I'm out. Good luck with the rest of the race. Thank you for coming in for the poem. Bye! Ugh, you guys are back. Where's Abramar? Capressa's been moving. I don't know if she's calling in some favors or what, but the old guard has suddenly decided to support her. Hold on. Oh, no. Thank you very much. We should do something about it. Like what? I went and tried to put those novices in their place, but they're not ready to see sense yet. I think it's best we have you focus on oh, I'm sorry. So the novices do not. I don't know, okay? I'm so sorry I couldn't find anything. I'm a bit out of my depth with this, to be honest. Can I help you with something simpler, maybe? Just go promote our program, then. Oh, she don't know anybody. I don't know. What do you... Wait, I don't... How exciting. I'll bring lots of it. Something you're good at, I guess. Goodbye. Anybody else? Oh, make a card. I haven't made one of those. Where's the new one? From my master. Eee. This one's cool. A very old man that has given his entire life to the art of growing and breeding flowers. He's got to know not only their names and properties, but their effects on hearts of mortals. They have never visited planet Earth. La 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 la. La 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 la. Sorry, it is in my head, I can't get it out. I guess I'll choose you, I suppose. And we're gonna use the soldier's principle I was gonna read before. Alright, let's put you by the flower place. I mean, the flower place, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Let's called a flower place. And you're gonna have a, what's this? And a cape. La 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 la. La 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 la. Why can't I delete that? It's gonna be on the floor. That's what it's going to be. Alright. We about to fight, I'll tell you that right now. It's the third time I've told you to stop it. I can't stand that sound. Oh. He just smacking on his body. Nasty. You're nasty, Odie. You also need a bath. Ooh. Oh, I forgot I can like put it out like that. Of course, of course. There you go. Put it back there like that, I suppose. And we have these flowers right here. It looks nice. I kinda like it. Odin, I'm about to knock you out. I'm about to fight. Come here, come here. My little handsome man, I'm gonna beat you up. Give mom a kiss. Give me a kiss. Please. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. There you go. I shouldn't ask for a kiss. You stink. I'll hide it behind there. That's good. That's a space to examine cosmogony. All right, quit smacking on your toes, Odin, please. Flower language is a shortcut for the deepest conversations. The florist guards the scent of jealousy. The soldier's pithcloth stimulates purpose in conflict. Odin, for the 1,000th time, please take a nap. Have I read Patrice? No, yes I have. Academics. Witches get so absorbed with the mysteries of the cosmos that they rarely do anything beyond studying it. They are one of the most, if not the most, prestigious demographics, since they're constantly furthering our craft and talents. Although you don't necessarily need to be old to be wise, academics are the oldest demographic on average. You can count them as the biggest elder representation in this race. In fact, Capressa is one of them, so she might have a slight advantage on this front. Strategy guide, academics like quiet, control, respect protocol. They're pretty well off, so they'll welcome anything that maintains the status quo. Where is Abermore? Like, he just went MIA. That's so out of place. You dream of one of your eyes is blue and the other is purple. You inspect them closer in a mirror and find out they have mathematical formulas inscribed around the iris. It's kind of cool. You write them down and your eyes return to normal. A blind man comes to your home and buys the formula from you for a fortune. What kind of dreams are these? I have nothing, nobody's here. What am I supposed to do? Okay, like what am I supposed to do? Is it here? There's nobody here. How do I trigger somebody coming? Oh, I don't want to study. Never mind. Make another card? I guess. I don't want to. This isn't fun. They all look bad. I suck. No. Okay. She's gonna be on the stage, I guess. Can you get it center, please? Thank you. I didn't like it at all. What the freak? Can I duplicate this? I can. Flip it and reverse it. Hold it. You're gonna have to get out of here, buddy. If you don't stop it. It's the worst sound in the world. Dog licks. Okay. Odin, please. How many times do I have to ask you? Can I move it? Thank you. She can hold it. That looks cool, actually, but I'm gonna. I don't know. I did like it. I didn't like it at all. Curl your butt crack. She's on stage. I'll hide that. I don't want it in here. This is not good at all. The chambers of the opera house make all meanings resonate through every context, an invitation to traverse new paths. The Aether Wings elevates the arcana for everyone to see. A hurricane of air energy will stir luck and call for the unexpected. Are you back now? Ah, finally. Anybody else want to come? How'd it go? Give me some energy. I hope this works. I extracted this energy from my peppers. Thank you. It may be a bit spicy. Hope you like it. Can you go do something else now, I guess? Go promote. To the explorers. Exciting! I'll go and spread the good word. Absolutely. I'm losing. Okay, I guess I'll go make another card so you people will come. I don't know. I don't want to make another card. I suck at it. Okay, nope, nobody coming. I can't do anything. I don't have any energy. I do have a lot of energy, actually. Not a lot, but you know what I mean. I've already used that, though. I haven't used that one at all. This don't even make sense. Why would they be here? This doesn't make any sense. They would not be here. This don't make no sense. I don't like it. Why are you gonna be here today? I guess you're just being a diplomat, I suppose. What is this for? Oh, he can be like a person. Oh. No. He's a... whatever this is. With your big... that should be... I don't know, whatever. I like these antlers, though. These ones. No! Your body. Sorry, dude. They could be back a little bit. That way. Duplicate. Oh shit. Can I undo it? No, thank you. Okay, well, we just have some spattering there. On the ground there. That looks like it belongs, kinda. It kind of like it's supposed to be there, I suppose. That's the best thing. Derelict guard. The iron golems support the card's entelechy, a symbol from tirelessness. Indefatigable support. The golden shovel is... I didn't mean to leave that there. I forgot all about it. Oh well. Excessive earth energy can lead to immobility. Is somebody going to come back now, please? Thank you. How else do you pass time? Jesus. An invisible whisper that warmed your chest. The primordial clay waiting for to be shaped. Wrapped up in a silk cloth, the tools to add to or erase anything from existence. Be swift, for this thought is not yours anymore. Yeah. Wow. You're a cosmic poet now? That collaboration with Ranger Marie is making every novice crazy. And it... ooh, well... I sabotaged Jasmine, though. In every demographic, really. Ooh, I'm so happy. Great job, Fortuna. And remember, be swift. Shut up. Something strange is going on. Jasmine's team is falling apart. The coven is losing faith in her abilities to run things smoothly. She's rebuilding things as we speak and will definitely counterattack. But right now, things seem pretty dire for them. Okay, I didn't see this one coming. Dahlia and all the warriors just went on some sort of parade around the sisterhood. It was more of a party than anything informative, but the energy was incredibly powerful. You know how it is with Dahlia. She's just too good at pumping everyone up. Ah, shit. But we can come back from this. Charisma is a temporary illusion. We can fight it with well-laid ideas and... who am I kidding? We need to be more charismatic at any cost. Let's do our best, alright? I'm back. I challenge the proposal of keeping Adana's corpse for guidance. Surprisingly, there are some academics and oracles that are interested in this idea. But almost everyone is fed up enough with Adana to want to get rid of her one way or another. Nice. See you in a few cycles. I guess I go back to sleep. What am I supposed to do? I'm trying to get to this so I can end the stream. Oh my god. Go to bed. Nobody's going to be here though. I already established this. You are reading a book while watching your mother sew some cool patches on your sister's jacket. When she's done, she shows you the jacket and all the patches have eyes that blink looking at you. Come on, somebody come. It takes so long to get down these stairs. Just jump down. I don't want to make a card. I suck at it, okay? I have options. I could study something, but I don't think that makes any difference. To me, anyway. Ooh. Well, something bad's about to happen. What is this? This head? We're gonna just have a head in there. That's it. Alright. Then a dragon going around this stone quarry. That'd be good. Put it a little bit smaller, please. Thank you. That kind of makes sense, I think. Your teeny tiny arms. Tiny arms. That's hilarious. That's it. I don't feel like doing all this. That's the only way people are coming back. I should probably study the academics more, but it's not gonna help me. Okay. I just came back from meeting with some explorer witches. From what I've gathered, they're a bit divided between wanting more freedom, but also wanting the coven to invest more in common projects. Some of them saw the potential in our program anyway. There was quite the interest in the ministry system you're proposing. Having a ministry of cosmic exploration sounded delightful to them. Ooh, go promote some more. Oh yeah, she produces stuff, doesn't she? Do I gotta make more cards? How else am I supposed to do anything? There's nobody here. I can't sleep, that doesn't do anything. Jesus. How else would you progress if I don't have enough energy? Uh-oh, I'm running out of energy. Uh-oh. I can't do anymore. Folk. Da, 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 da. Some burbs, some burbs, some burbs, some burbs. Everywhere. Some burbs here, a burb there. We can pretend like he's holding it. I don't know what these are. That's fine. I'm not. Waterfall puree. Puree. Whispers from the undone Jade Witches imbue this card with emotion. The unique beauty of the avian accesses untapped emotions. The trident pierces through magic and makes it bleed emotion. I can't make any more decks, so I don't know how I'm supposed to make any more cards, so I guess I can sleep for 5 days. Take your time. You got all the time in the world. She actually does, but I found someone that could help us, Fortuna. She'll pay you a visit. Her name is Manaka, head of explorers. That's not a real position in the coven. It's an honorific title she got from the rest of the explorers, which may be even more important than an official designation. More often than not, Manaka roams the outer edges of the known universe, mapping every star and planet. She even developed a shape-shifting orrery that keeps track of any changes to an astral body that the coven has charted in real time. Just recently, Manaka came back to the coven because of the elections. If we can get her on our side, we can easily win the confidence of every explorer witch in the coven. Are they coming? Please come. I don't have any... I guess I go to bed. It's been a long day of doing nothing. Oh. Take a nap. Four cycles left. Your sister Patrice is sleeping on a hammock. She seems to be having a nightmare, but you can't manage to wake her up. You decide to meditate and travel inside her dreams. Patrice was dreaming she was playing poker with a bunch of naked old men. They forced you to join the game and now you're both trapped. What kind of dream is that? I am one of the explorer witches of our coven. I am meeting with members of every party to assess the best prospect for our projects, to continue research with the cosmos, and of course, the well-being of all of our sisters. Oh, what is that? I know what that is. I don't know the name of it though. You got a bird? No, that's not a bird. That's the thing she was riding on. Hello, Fortuna. So nice to meet you. Likewise, it's an honor to meet with the head of the explorers. I'm no head of anything, dear. The rest of the explorers like to call me that, but it's just an affectionate way of calling me old. Haha, I know many witches hold you in great esteem, not only explorers. Well, I mentored a lot of them. I understand the daughterly love. But there's no such thing as a head, leader, or chief of explorers. In any case, I'm sure you have a lot of pull among them. I won't deny that. My word carries more weight than I'd like, but that's not something I sought out. I'd never brandished that love as a tool for command. Anyway, enough about me. I've always wanted to meet you. Did you know I was planning on paying you a visit right before you were exiled? Oh yeah? At that time, we were looking for an oracle to help us design a plan to travel inside a black hole. Oh whoa, I would have loved to be a part of that. Well, unfortunately, that project was cancelled after we lost a young explorer to the black hole. The oracle that was helping us at the time told us she wasn't dead but transported to a different era, and that we'd probably never see her again. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe with you on our side, it would have gone differently? We'll never know, I guess. Look at me, talking about myself again. I'm so sorry. Let's focus on the present. Or you could have me telling war stories until the end of the race. It's quite alright. So, you're visiting every candidate. How's that going so far? It keeps getting harder and harder. I'm not just visiting the candidates, but also their advisors and other team members. And I just love you all too much. The future is going to be bright, no matter who wins. I agree. I know, it must be hard on you. You, Jasmine, and Dahlia are pretty close, right? My true family, I'd say. I hope this race makes you even closer after the dust settles. Yeah, me too. I wish I could have enjoyed some quiet time with my loved one before getting thrown back into the witch society this hard. We rarely choose our struggles. Why don't you stay out of it if the race is this hard on you? I should have, shouldn't I? But I guess I do care about the fate of this coven. That's why I have to make sure it's our program we move forward with. The clash of friendship and conviction. So tell me, is there a way to counter your support? So blunt. That's a good sign. It's not that there's something specific you can do to get my vote, but yours is the only party with an oracle in it. I'm curious about that. So if that's not rude to ask, I would like to experience your divination. Specifically, how it may benefit the everlasting task of charting this universe. What did you have in mind? A simple request. Tell me about somewhere I haven't been. Not so simple, considering you're famous for having been everywhere. Everywhere known, at least. I guess there's no harm in writing up a place for Monaca to find. Should I overdo it and impress her, or should I stick to her request? Let's totally overdo this. Very well. It's not a challenge, my dear. Well, you're right. It is a challenge. Fair enough. You know, Monaca, it'd be a huge honor to count on your support. So I'm not only going to tell you about a place you haven't been, I'm going to tell you about what you'll find there. Oh, bold. Okay, I'm starting to get excited. Hold tight to that excitement while I shuffle my deck and connect with what you felt the first time you visited an uncharted place. Discovery, determination, mindfulness, leadership. Trace the light between the two largest of stars of our galaxy, and you will find an undiscovered moon that lost its planet 500,000 years ago. There is a naturally formed icosahedron, the size of Everest, and orbit around Jupiter between its fifth and sixth moon. Observe the surface of VY Canis Majoris carefully. There you'll find a wormhole that can be crossed safely. I'll combine crossed and safely together without getting burnt. It'll take you to an undiscovered location. Ooh. Close to the black hole you last studied, you missed the remnants of a planet once mined by the quarry titans. Travel a light year below my house, and you'll discover a planet whose atmosphere is immune to light. Adrift inside the Horsehead Nebula, you will find the skull of a massive behemoth the size of the Moonstone Temple. I like that one. Oh, wow, that is pretty. Far-fetched. Is it possible, though? Well, it's not impossible. Then you will find it. Are you sure you want to send your elder into one of the largest known stars? Yes. I mean, it sounds funny, but I'm 100% sure you're going to find that wormhole, and you will be able to go through it safely. Very well. I'll bet on your divination. What is wrong with you today? Okay. Do a thorough search, for there you will find the sister you lost at the black hole. Odin, for the millionth time. Well, do you not understand me? It will teach you to forgive yourself. No, do that one. Line and sinker. Do it. Oh, yeah. What? Is that true? Don't give hope to these old bones. This is real. I want to believe you more than anything, but we did everything in our power back then, and there wasn't a way to get her back. It's going to work. Trust me. Okay, thank you. What you just did is something else. I'm leaving immediately to explore. Can't wait to hear back from you. You can bet you will. Thank you so much for indulging me. Okay, well, I have to... Oh, you guys are back, my lord. Have to end the stream, and you're just pulling me in. I have a worrisome report. No. Jasmine's party has been campaigning, warning our sisters about the dangers of the forbidden arts, retelling catastrophic events of the past involving behemoths and time-bending spells. Many witches are reconsidering their stance on the forbidden arts policy. We should let her scare tactics spiral out of control. We shouldn't let them. I found someone that could help us. She'll pay you a visit. Her name is Curiel, the sensorial witch. She can affect the perception and sensations of sentient beings, conjure hallucinations, and do synesthesia. Synesthesia? Is that what it says? I don't know. Or even grant extra senses humans don't usually have. She seems to be a bit anxious about the current climate in the coven. I'm not sure what'll come out of this meeting, but I'll send her your way anyway. Go back out, please. I only have 2 cycles left, so less than a few cycles, please. I was super afraid of meeting with the producers, but they welcomed me with open arms. I'm a future producer, after all. They were super interested in my peppermancy. They tried to seduce me towards Jasmine's side, but I stay strong. I even managed to get some of them to sympathize with our program. Oh, and the producers are quite interested in the community service thing, by the way. Go on back out there, girl. Go to the Heracles. You like doing that, so. Okay. We will continue this Thursday. Sir? Yes. Thursday at 3:30. Be back. Be there or be square. Sorry, that was stupid. Well, I don't know how much longer this game has. But, yeah. I hope it's not too, well, after this, I don't have anything to play until the 29th, because that's when Sea of Stars and stuff comes out, so. I don't think it'll last that long, though. So I don't know what I'll be playing after this. Till next Tuesday. Yeah. Okay, well, peace out. Have a good day. Have a good night. And be safe. Bye.